It's me again. Another day, another morning, another 5:30 a.m. Headed to the gym today for a run. It's really windy here today, but the heat's already kind of here at 5:30. So I'm just going to mosey on down. I'm saying the word mosey a lot. I've been listening to Lonesome Dove by Larry McMurdy. Possibly the greatest series that has ever been written. It will rival Lord of the Rings for me. But anyway, so I'm reading and listening to that book. So I've got a 10 miler. Not too bad. I'm going to use ChatGPT's workout again. So I'll incrementally increase the pace as we move along. Increase and decrease. Let's start with a nice little 10-minute walk. 10-minute cool down as well. I have been enjoying those, kind of get the muscles warm, even though I'm walking about a half of a mile to get to the gym. It's nice for the body to get acclimated to the environment that's inside the gym, which is kind of up in the air. You don't really know. It could be nice and cool in there, and it could be extremely warm. It was extremely warm on Friday. Is that when we saw each other and I told you it was crazy? A couple days ago. Anyway, all right. Gonna finish this pre-workout. I'm rambling because if this isn't kicking in, and this is kind of a have to, I have to get it done. So let's get to the gym, knock this out. All right. Did a little bit of an up-tempo run. Started at 6, ended at 7 miles an hour. Increased every, 5-ish minutes. So got my 10 miles in, a little under the ETA. Happy about that. Playlist today. I like updating playlists. I like getting a little conversation started down below. A little bit all over the place. Listened to some Led Zeppelin. Listened to a little bit of David Bowie. Listened to a little bit of Elvis. Made me think, who is the greatest frontman? I think the greatest showman, if you just think about the frontman and his job, it has to be Elvis, right? I couldn't name another person in any of the bands that he had, even though I know he didn't write any of his own songs. But, we can throw, of course, Michael Jackson in there. We can throw Freddie in there. We can throw Robert Plant in there. Although Led, of course, you can name all the band members there. I can't really throw Paul in there. The Beatles had John and Paul, both with their own egos. David Bowie, of course, would have to be on that list. But yeah, kind of all over the place, which is what my playlist typically is. Just kind of goes randomly, and I like that. Even had a, I think it was All Shook Up, where it was Elvis lyrics mashed with the London Symphony Orchestra. That was a cool rendition, yeah. So anyway, got to drink some water. A little bit hot. Was not greatly ventilated in there today. And heading back. A nice little breeze though this morning. So I'm going to cool down, get some more water, start my day.
El perro está en los zapatos. Abra.
She's looking at me like, can you help? There's no help for you, little girl.
All right, we'll be right back, baby girl. Your dad and I gotta run to the grocery store. Edwin is coming for us in a black Hyundai Accent. It's a car I'm familiar with, and it's black.
sigue las instrucciones en el mensaje.
How much was all that?
Oh gosh, babe, I don't know. The groceries were a little over 200. Hang on, you're walking into a line. A little over 200, so 50, probably
bucks-ish?
closer to 60 with our kombucha.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, I absolutely love shopping days because everybody is so helpful to us.
So nice.
I love it so much.
We were in the health food store inside of Exito, and I picked up some Doritos, which I found out over the weekend I really, really like. It's like fried cheese, but I flipped them over and looked at the ingredients, and I told Michael, no, seed oil. And the guy who worked there jumped around the counter, and he was like, he just held up another one, like, these. He had a couple English words, but I flipped the ones he gave us over, and it's gluten-free, no seed oils. It's not exactly Doritos,
sugar.
but it's like cheese balls wrapped in some kind
It's
of...
organic flour and yucca.
Yeah. I'm like, absolutely, I would try that. He just like beamed. He was so happy. That was about all the communication we were able to do.
Yep.
So I got out Google Translate and he typed it all in. And all he was saying is that these are gluten-free. He could just tell us what we were looking for. So everyone is so nice and so helpful. But we are getting an Uber back because it's so hot. We didn't realize we're supposed to wait for Uber in the parking garage. Look at all these motorcycles, like hundreds of them. I didn't know there was specific motorcycle parking. Looking for a Renault Uber. I had no idea there's a specific spot for Uber to pick us up here. No wonder we've had so much confusion the last few times. It's silver. I'm back with a weather update that no one asked for. Back home in Florida, it is 90 degrees with a UV of 7, and where we are in Colombia is 89 with a UV of 6.
Very close.
Yeah. It's almost become like an OCD thing now. I probably need to stop giving a weather update. Someone's going to say I have to scratch the, scratch the urge or whatever to report every single day when we're in the pool and what the weather is.
It's okay. It's the first day it's been open.
Yeah. We haven't really vlogged anything today. It's about 2 o'clock, but it's been a work day. It's been a computer day. There has been absolutely nothing to say. We blitzed out to Exito. That took less than 30 minutes round trip. So there hasn't been a lot to say. My aunt is in Santa Marta having work done on her teeth. No one has heard from her, but I'm sure she can't text yet. So there isn't much to report in on. For some reason, I'm back in the mood I was in a couple weeks ago thinking about fall. So I'm seeing a lot of videos come across my YouTube, like For You, where people are trying like fall snacks and getting fall candle hauls and fall decorations, a lot of Halloween. I
started looking on Amazon today for fall scented incense because we've done away with all the chemical stuff. If any smells in our home, it's incense. And guess what? There is. I can get like 95 sticks of pumpkin spice incense for $9.99.
From where?
On Amazon.
On Amazon.
I was like, I wonder if they have fall scents and incense, and they do. They really do. So I was looking at jeans yesterday.
You were?
Because I have no pants. Listen, I'm going to tell you right now, I think the last thing that Julie wants to see me in, or I want to see her in, is a pair of shorts whenever we get back.
Yeah, we're going to North Carolina after we end our time in Colombia. That's the plan.
Yeah.
To see my family, and all of our clothing is in storage in Florida, and it's looking like we're actually not going to be stopping by Florida to pick up anything, simply because of prices of flights, and taking a diversion like that's just going to cost so much extra money.
We'll talk
so
details
we're
later.
looking at the closet of clothes we have for the equator, thinking it's basically fall now. I mean, it's about to be fall in just a couple days, and we have no clothes for fall.
This year has flown by.
I know it has. It really has. 2024 has been a blink.
Wild. I mean, we went from exploring Florida to exploring the world, I know. Yeah, I was kind of looking at some fall clothes yesterday.
I know. I came home from the beach house, and he was sitting there on his laptop with Saks Fifth Avenue pulled up, looking at the sale on off Saks, looking at their sales on blue jeans. I was like, we don't need blue jeans. We live on the equator. He's like, yeah, but fall's coming.
That's it. That's what Jules said. When we only brought the bare minimum down here and leaving the clothes in Florida. I'm trying to look for a few deals to maybe, build out the closet a little bit. So,
Yeah.
but I'm excited. I've loved every minute here, but now, I've kind of started thinking about visiting Charlotte again, and so that makes me excited too. So it's lovely. It's very lovely to be able to start thinking about your next place. And
We have a pretty good idea now how much longer we're going to be here,
mm-hmm.
and when we're going to go
Yeah.
back to Charlotte.
Yeah.
It's coming up soon, and we're going to go back and regroup and visit my family, and then visit Michael's family, and probably not vlog that part before we get resettled in the United States. So.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
All good stuff, though.
All good stuff.
All
Very
good stuff.
exciting.
Yeah.
All right, let's do our 30-30 and
Let's
get out of
get
this
it.
UV.
It's hot.
UV is, what did I say, 6?
6. But
It's
it
hot.
feels hotter than that.
It does. 89 feels like 99 for sure.
Yeah. So Jules and I bought, I think it was, a half a kilo of ground beef today.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of divided it up. Jules just wanted one burger. I don't know how much this is, but I made it with our carnivore seasoning, a little salt, pepper. I had this deli pepperoni left over, so I'm going to eat on it. I'm not going to promise to eat all that. Got our cheese. This is the best sour cream. It has picante in it, so it has just a little bit of heat. Look what I found today.
That's an American brand.
See how they stickered over the nutritional thing, and then they had the sticker to tell you it's excess sodium. It was on accident, but it is probably about double what it would be. I think this is like $2, around $2 in the U.S. for this size, and it was almost $4 today. So this is the only one I could find that I knew had clean ingredients in it. So.
And I have the rest of the hamburger that Michael did not eat, the 1.1 pounds,
think
whatever
it's
was left over.
Solid quarter pounder there.
And Mari had made 2 fried eggs for Marshall and didn't realize he'd already eaten. So
Well,
she
that's
gave
nice.
them to me. I'm so happy. I think after I eat these 2 eggs, I will have had 7 eggs today.
That's getting
I
up
think I
there.
had about 5 for breakfast.
Uh-huh. My hair is wild today. I've not had to have it fixed for any reason. No video calls. This is our nightly check-in. It has been a really...
We have not checked in hardly at all today.
maybe subpar is not the right word, but it's just been a really regular kind of day. Hang on, we're going to have a dog barking in just a second. There you go.
That sounds like we're complaining.
No, I'm not complaining. It's just, I wish we had more to film today, but it's just been a standard little day. Although, if you saw the time lapse that we put just a few minutes ago, what we were doing, we're trying to make some big plans for the fall, video ideas for the coming months, and I think that was very productive. So while we might not have vlogged productively, we have talked and been productive overall for the channel today, so I'm happy about that. I'm, of course, always on the look for things like fall runs. I love to do runs in the fall, and always trying to change up training, so we might have some of that coming, but that's really just been about it. It's just been a normal, everyday little life today.
I think at the pool a few weeks ago, I was in the fall mood.
Yes.
Kind of got out of the fall mood, and I'm back in it now, as you can tell. I had asked for ideas and suggestions for fall videos. And so we had some good ones. We're trying to come up with generic ideas for things we can do because we don't know where we're going to be living. But I have bought a book of like scary stories.
Ooh.
And I think I'm going to either, I don't know, try to like learn about them and talk about them on our channel maybe.
Okay.
I'm really, I don't know, for me, Halloween, the month of October is more about creepiness, true crime, and scary, and the bad in the world, you know. But Michael reminds me it's also about candy and cute costumes. And
spooky season.
yeah, races that have cute medals. And it's like, so I'm over here all heavy and dark.
And I'm still being 12 years old thinking it's my last year of trick-or-treating.
Like, how about a video where I review my top 12 favorite kinds of chocolate? I was like...
I thought that would be interesting and fun for myself.
For yourself, I would agree. And he's like, I know, why don't we try all the seasonal flavored food at the fast food restaurants? I'm like, we wouldn't do that.
Hey, I said, I'm sure Krispy Kreme will put out at least 6, maybe even a full dozen of Halloween-themed donuts.
I am certain that they will.
That's why we have cuffing season and we layer in the fall, is so we don't have to stay on the diet until the holiday season's over with. Whoop. Sorry, we got detoured by a little dog down here, little black dog.
I'm feeling the pumpkin right now, and the apples.
No, I am too.
Cinnamon and yellow and gold and red. And
it didn't help
brown.
that yesterday's meal, and I think you filmed it,
had cinnamon in it.
And I was like, oh my goodness.
You've got to hold
okay,
there you go.
my hand's hurting.
I know. Don't film this.
Okay. Yes, I'll go this way and show you myself for a second.
This is brown.
But we have been brainstorming today. I think we've done a very good job on ideas for the coming months. But
I'm excited for fall.
Yes.
And that's hard when you're on the equator or you live in Florida.
Sorry about that. We had to turn the block and there was a loud car because there's a lot of loud cars out here tonight. And it's getting darker earlier. I think we've already hit the longest day of the year, right? Is that right?
Yeah, the longest day of the year is in June.
Oh.
So we're way past that, but I don't know how
we're
that
way
affects
past that.
being on the equator.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the equator as far as the days go. But it's dark. I wish it had been more interesting today, but it was just normal life. Although we are out of the country, so that makes it exciting for us.
I don't think it was as terribly hot as it's been lately today.
True.
I think it
Very
felt
nice
a lot
breeze.
nicer than yesterday.
Yeah, there was a very nice breeze today. That is true. And I got to wear my shirt for most of the day, which you guys know is different for me because typically I would just sweat through them during the day. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for putting up with these less exciting days. But another corner, hang on. But we do have more exciting days to come. I think we'll say goodbye here.
I really want to go watch the Queen movie, Bohemian Rhapsody.
Okay, we can totally do that.
I had it in my head that I want to watch that.
Okay,
for a while. Can we watch that?
We can certainly watch that. We've seen it in the movies, but we can certainly give that a go. That's right, we did.
We haven't seen it since. And
Yeah.
that was like 6 years ago. And after listening to Queen in the car the other weekend,
Yes.
see this movie.
Okay, we can go watch that. Let's go do that. You guys have a good night. You know I'll be back with you in the morning, probably around 5:15.
With chat.
With chat.
Your new buddy chat.
Yep. I'm trying not to fall here on the sidewalk. Good night, guys.
Bye, everybody.
We'll see you again in the morning.
And Cindy is still gone. Her bus left 30 minutes late. She got to her appointment 30 minutes late, but her dentist was so nice and cool about it. However, he did say it's going to take a very long time to do her work. He has given her the option if she chooses to stay overnight in Santa Marta and come back tomorrow, finish the work up tomorrow, and she is still thinking on it. I guess they're still working on her mouth now. It's actually 6:30 in the evening. They're still working at the dentist office, so I'm not sure if she's coming back today or tomorrow or not. I will keep the vlog updated.
I do not envy her.
No.
I know about the dental work, and that's not fun.
I believe they're removing all crowns today, and I don't know what else, so. She's way over there. She took the bus through the swamps, through the town of Cienega. There's mountains back here you cannot see because of the clouds, and she's somewhere way over there. I hope today is not terrible for her. Update, we're not watching Bohemian Rhapsody tonight. Even though we have a Netflix subscription, they recognize we're in a foreign country. And Michael's words are, he's not faster than Netflix. They keep blocking our attempt to watch it, so I guess I'm gonna have to wait till we get back to the States to watch that movie, which sucks because I have like earworms of all the Queen songs. I need to watch the movie to help get them out of my head. Update number 2. Aunt Cindy is going to have to spend the night. The work was so extensive today and they're unable to take molds and a proper scan to start fitting in pieces. So she's going to stay overnight. I don't know exactly what all they did. I know they took off some crowns that were about 30 years old. So she's going to be having those replaced, but not tonight. She will be staying in a hostel that's very close to her dentist office. And then first thing tomorrow morning, they're going to start working on them. Think she'll be done around 10 o'clock and back on the bus, before noon to come back here. So wish her good luck. I got my fingers crossed for you, Aunt Cindy. I hope that this is the worst of everything, and hopefully we can move forward and it'll be painless and quick and over in a hurry. That's my hope and my wish. Here we go. Look at Barranquilla in the evening. It's absolutely beautiful. Marshall and Mary are back from the gym, and they're fixing to go hang out with Mary's parents. Michael and I are so disappointed. I wanted to see Bohemian Rhapsody so bad, but Netflix has outsmarted us. So YouTube it is, I think.